money back into our business.
We might go to the spa, go to the concert, go out to eat.
Yeah, it makes me feel good about spending the money when I know we've already saved it.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA Insurance, call 877-214-1590 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
When the truck hit my son, I had so many questions about his case. I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
Call the Barnes firm now and find out what your case could be worth.
1-800-8-million.
Smoking good times, cigars, scotch, food, fun, May 21st.
We're giving away Beyonce Renaissance Tour tickets. Watch at 8 a.m. for the code word and your chance to see Beyonce live at SoFi Stadium.
Monday.
Now at 5, 3 arrests are announced in what authorities call ambush-style murders of 3 women in Beverly Crest. The suspects now connected to another Southern California shooting.
Maintaining order at the border. The pandemic-era immigration
A beautiful weekend is on tap. Meteorologist Vera Jimenez will break down the forecast for your neighborhood. The KTLA 5 News at 5 starts right now. Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
Happy Friday. I'm Courtney Farrell, and today for Pedro, thank you so much for joining us. Our top story at 5, several arrests in an ambush-style shooting in Beverly Crest. 3 women were gunned down back in January while sitting in a car outside a rented home.
KTLA's Rachel Menitoff is live in downtown LA with new information about the arrests and the connection to a separate shooting in North Hollywood. Rachel.
Sharon Court, good evening. Police can't talk about the motive in these shootings, but say that it's associated with events that happened in Chicago. All of the suspects and all of the victims are originally from the Chicago area. The shooting deaths of 3 women in a January attack in Beverly Crest and a man in North Hollywood in December were all perpetrated by gang members from Chicago. That's what the Los Angeles Police Department said during a press conference led by Captain Jonathan Tibbett.
One thing that can be said is that the violence that occurs in Chicago today is having an effect on all of us, and we've become aware that it's affecting other states as well.
The alleged shooters have been identified as 28-year-old Darius Stanford, 28-year-old Dejon Tompkins, and 23-year-old Dante Williams. The investigation involved various law enforcement agencies as the suspects were arrested in different locations, including New York City, Chicago, and Indiana.
The collaboration and cooperation between law enforcement agencies across the country is crucial in ensuring that those responsible for such brazen acts of violence are brought to justice.
The Beverly Crest victims are 33-year-old Ayanna Hutton, 29-year-old Nina Davis, and 26-year-old Destiny Sims, all said to be from the Chicago area as well. Police say they were unintended targets. They were killed while sitting in a car outside of a short-term rental property on Ellison Drive in the early morning hours of January 28th. Investigators say a group of people who grew up together in Chicago were visiting Los Angeles supporting a rapper. The group came back from a night of bowling when the suspects fired more than 30 rounds. 6 other people were injured that night.
On the ADW shooting.
Police believe at least one of the suspects, Dejon Tompkins, is also connected to the December shooting of 30-year-old Julian Bynum, who also happens to be from Chicago. He was shot multiple times in front of an apartment complex on Simpson Avenue in North Hollywood.
In both of these cases, the suspects use ambush-style tactics on their unsuspecting victims.
The LA County District Attorney's Office says the 3 men face gun enhancements and special circumstance allegations. It says the circumstances in this case are so exceptional that a deviation from the standard policy is not only reasonable, but necessary. And all 3 men are awaiting extradition back here to LA, facing multiple murder and attempted murder charges. The DA's office says it filed the gun enhancements because of the tremendous loss of life and the harm allegedly caused by these individuals. We're live downtown. I'm Rachel Menitoff. I'll send it back inside to both of you.
Rachel, thank you so much. In other news, a person of interest has been arrested in connection with an hours-long standoff and shooting in West Hollywood last month. Joshua Finley is in custody for unrelated charges, including a parole violation and illegal possession of a firearm.
In April, a woman was shot through the wall in a West Hollywood apartment building, prompting a barricade situation near Santa Monica Boulevard and Formosa. A SWAT helicopter landed on La Brea Avenue in response to the standoff. Investigators say 5 shots were fired. 2 of them hit the victim. Her injuries were not life-threatening.
A sheriff's deputy is in critical condition after getting into an accident in San Jacinto this morning. A second Riverside County sheriff's deputy suffered a knee injury pulling the first deputy from his badly damaged vehicle. The crash happened just after 2:15 a.m. at the intersection of Esplanade and State Street when the 26-year-old deputy somehow collided with another vehicle. Authorities say the woman driving the other car suffered minor injuries. The California Highway Patrol is now investigating the cause of this crash.
Tens of thousands of migrants are crowding the southern border, determined to enter the United States now that pandemic-era restrictions have ended.